Welcome, finally, to my room tour. Okay, I've been planning to do this video for so long, and now my room is fully done, so today I'm gonna show you around and also show you an update on my secret collection of things, which is not so secret anymore. Let's start over here. So over here, I have my door, which I'm sure most people have. And as you can see on the door, I have some hats, this very cool jacket, a bag, which actually has all of my beanies. Just a few, some more jackets, and up there's another hat, a Minecraft pickaxe, and my name. I've also got more hats over that side, but if I had to keep just one hat and be a minimalist, I'd keep this one. Just a simple black hat. And above that hat, there's something I really love, and I always wanted it. It's a convex mirror. I always saw these in public, like in the underground, at the traffic stops, and I thought to myself, it'd be really cool if I had one in my room. So there it is. And now, here's the electronic part. This is the part I spend most of my time in this room, whether if I'm watching a film, working on videos, playing games, browsing the internet, anything electronic is here. This is pretty new. I put this monitor here last week and I love it. I can either have my Xbox where I can watch a film or play games, or I can use it as an external monitor for my computer. Usually I rewatch my own videos when they're done on this monitor, or play games that are on my computer, but mostly I use it for the Xbox. Now the computer part. This is where the magic happens. This is where I make all my videos, make all the thumbnails, and browse the internet. This is something cool that I recently did with the keyboard of the computer. I decided to put some new keycaps. So we got some sushi, cheese, a cat paw, these arrows which are really cool, and these metal ones, really cool. Then attached to the table, I have my headphones. So right next to my desk, I have another table which has more computer stuff like cameras, and underneath I have my laptop, my hard drives, and camera batteries and chargers. Above my two screens, I have a webcam, which I use whenever I'm video calling someone, and sometimes even record a video. Then on the wall, as you can see, I have my name on the wall. I don't know when I wrote that, but I kept it there. So that was the computer. Right above it, I've got a shelf with some really cool things. I've got more lenses for my cameras and other cameras as well. I've got my Blue Snowball, which is a really cool microphone. Then I've got a piano keyboard, which I use to play music or even record music. Then above the piano keyboard, we've got the first keyboard I ever touched and edited a video on. It's really cool that I still have it, and I'm just so happy with the way it looks. Then after that, we've got some consoles, a laptop, and two phones on display. We've got a PS2, a Nintendo Wii, Nintendo DS, DSi, and 3DS, Nintendo Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Advance SP, a PSP, a Nokia phone, an iPhone 5C, and an Acer Aspire 1 laptop. Why are these things here? Well, just like that keyboard, these are things I used to use, apart from the iPhone 5C. That wasn't actually mine. I got it because it's like the only iPhone that I would actually buy. It looks cool. I spent so much time playing so many games on this PS2. I made some videos where I was playing Red Faction 2 on this PS2. I've also made some videos playing this Nintendo Wii, and the rest of the consoles were all mine when I was a kid, and mostly I played Pokemon on all of these consoles, apart from the PSP. On that one I played Spyro. In front of the Nintendo Wii we have the Pokewalker and Pokemon Blue. This Pokewalker actually has a story. I don't think I've told this story before. If you don't know, you could transfer a Pokemon into this and take it with you on a walk, and the Pokemon could level up the more you walk. Me and my friend were playing with the Pokewalker, and we just realized you don't have to actually walk, you just have to move it. So we were moving it, and then suddenly he lost it. I think it just disappeared behind his bed and was never seen again, but I still kept mine, and I'm pretty sure we recreated the moment in a clip. So here's that clip.
Twitter is a good thing. This is Say Alpi. Pokewalker. Oh, stupid me! Where is he now?
So we recreated the moment, then I went to reach for the Pokewalker, and I actually burnt my arm on a light that was on my bedside table. And I used to have a mark somewhere here. You can faintly see it. But yeah, Pokewalker. It symbolizes the friendship of me and Alp. That's why it's there. By the way, all of these consoles actually do still work, so at any time I can just pick them up and use them. However, that's not a console. What is that? This is actually the laptop I started my video editing journey on. Yes, that was the keyboard I ever used for a video editing program, but this is the first ever laptop that I owned, that I browsed the internet on, and that I used to edit so many of my very first videos. So that's why it's here, so that I never forget where I came from. And now, this phone is so old, but I kept it because I filmed so many videos on this, and generally is the phone I mostly used when I was a kid. And yes, just like all the electronics that are here, this still works. Trust me, like this is nothing. Over there, it's even more complicated. Let's carry on. Okay, next. This area, we have another shelf, and on top are plushies. We've got a very useful shelf here and a kind of useless shelf here. Listen, it looks cool, right? I'm not gonna spend my whole time explaining why I got each plushie. We've got fries, bananas, burger, Pokemon, Spyro, Mr. Bean, Teddy. We've got Among Us, crying banana cat, Cry, a Fuggler, which is a funny ugly monster, some characters for Friday night dinner, El Gato, he's just there, a Teletubby, and a big fluffy Piplup. That's it. That's all you gotta know. It looks cool, and I love it. So what do we have here? We've got a Smosh magazine, which is very rare. I couldn't get it in 2012 because I wasn't in America. I'm still not, so it was kind of hard to find that. We've got Borat, Food Battle Cards, Sharkboy and Lava Girl, one of my favorite films, don't you dare say anything. iCarly DS game, a VHS cassette from my favorite music artist, Joji, Mr. Bean the album on the cassette, Spider-Man VHS, a Louis Tomlinson CD, another CD but it's Joji again, another Joji cassette, and two other cassettes, Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo. And this, a 3D printed sign of my YouTube channel. That's one side of the room finished. I'm gonna go like this. So next, my wardrobe space. I love to use this backdrop a lot for my videos. It's cool. Not as cool as over there, but we'll get there. But what's actually in here? Well, I won't show you because it's quite messy at the moment. But over there is my clothes. In the middle here is general stuff. And over there is some more clothes and also storage. But that's my wardrobe space. And then here. What do we have here? This is the window side of the room, and right here we have my clothes dryer. So usually I would hide this in videos, but because this is a room tour and it's meant to be authentic, I kept it here. Obviously I kept it here. It's not like it still needs to dry. I kept it just for you guys. So this is here. Usually it folds away quite nicely, and I can put it over there where it's out of the way. And then over here we have a chair where I usually put my clothes on, and yeah. That's it. And right next to it I have my laundry bag. Then we have a window. Okay, enough. Let's get right to the point. I made a video last year on my secret collection of things, and now I feel like it's finally complete. So enough chit chat, enough random showings of chairs. Let's take a look at my secret collection of things 2.0. It's gonna take a bit of time to explain everything. I won't go as in depth as I went last year, but let's go through. So what do we have? We've got some Pokemon that work out. We got Stranger Things Funko Pops from the 3 good seasons. 3 good seasons. The 4th was terrible. Sorry. We got 2 Pokemon making out on top of a car. I think that's a very romantic scene. We've got some Mewtwo's. I really like the Lo-Fi Girl one and the Hot Ones one. Love it. We still have a magic duel between Voldemort, sorry, the one who should not be named, you know who, and Harry Potter. But in the middle of all this, we've got a small Spider-Man, an even bigger Spider-Man, and a Spider-Man on top doing the Spidey dance. Talking about dancing, we have Michael Jackson with 2 Austin Power figures. It makes sense, right? I tried to make like a kind of army battle. We've got Annoying Orange, Pikachu, KSI, McDonald's playing the Mac guitar, and another one Mech driving, Back to the Future car, the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Then we have Severus Snape. I put him there to kind of defend Harry in the battle, as he kind of was. Dumbledore, and then we have Harry Potter Funko Pops. There's 7. I wanted to get one from each film. I couldn't find one for Half-Blood Prince, so instead there's a Dementor, which I think is really cool. And then we have a Jumbo Funko Pop, and I love it. I got it the other day. Spyro the Dragon. So cool. But then above, we've got so much more. Turboman doll from the film Jingle All the Way. Then next to it, we've got a really cool Tomb Raider figure. We've got a giant Pokemon Yellow cartridge. Above that, we have a really cool Pokemon and Game Boy statue. Spyro again. Absol, my favorite Pokemon. Devil Jin from Tekken. He was my favorite character. Then we've got another Jumbo Funko Pop, Mewtwo. Next, we've got a plushie. Now you're saying, the plushies are over there. So why is that one there? Well, that's actually my plushie when I was a kid. I used to bring him with me everywhere. His name is Gattino, which is my little cat. He deserves to be up there. On top of Deadpool. I went to see Deadpool and Wolverine a few months ago when it came out, and they were selling those in the cinema as a cup you could drink out of. It looks so cool. Then we have PewDiePie, Wally, Mewtwo again, Ratatouille, Super Mario. That's actually an amiibo, but I saw it, I was like, that's so cool to have. I think it fits nicely there. I know it's all quite random, but these are things that made me me. That's the only connection they have. Then underneath Super Mario, we have Ninja Baby. So one of my favorite YouTubers had this, the creator of Annoying Orange, and I somehow found it. That's really cool. Then we've got Sackboy, and on top Nyan Cat, Mr. Bean, Lara Croft, a Lara Croft Funko Pop, and then this is a golden, kind of limited edition Lara Croft figure. There's a bit in the game where if you step on the hand of Midas, she actually turns completely gold. And as a kid, I loved that level. I also loved that part, so it's there. And next to it, we have Minecraft Creeper on top of Spyro. I may have skipped over some figures, but I explained them in my previous video. But anyways, we've got the last shelf, which is actually the most organized one. And here, we've got some more Tekken figures, one of Jin and one of Nina Williams. Me and my sister used to play a lot of Tekken, and those were our favorite characters. In the middle, we have 3 Lara Crofts. I tried to recreate the Spider-Man meme, where they go like this. You can kind of see it. Then we got Crash Bandicoot and Spyro Funko Pops. We've got my childhood Spider-Man figure, the one I used to play a lot when I was a kid, on top of a Spidey car. Really cool. Behind, you can kind of see it. There's some SpongeBob figures, but in front, we have Pokemon. Then we got SpongeBob with his spatula. We've got some more figures, a Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and then we have the 2 friends waving at us because the collection is done. But yeah, that's my secret collection done. We're not finished with the room tour. Here's my bed. What can I say about this? This is where I sleep. I sit here to watch some films, play games. I think there's something cooler that we haven't shown, and I think you know what it is. Well, of course, how could I forget my bedside table? I'm kidding. My amazing wall of hats. So before, I used to have 5 lines of hats all over here, but then I realized that's kind of a waste of space. So that's why I put these 2 shelves and decided to keep the hats over there. And there they are. 3 lines of 42 hats. I think it's much better to keep them like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have my bedside table where I put my water bottle, toothbrush, then I have a whiteboard over here where I can write anything that's important, but that's it. But yeah, this has been my room tour for 2024. I will obviously change some things, but I'll update you next year, so I'll see you then. I'm so happy. I'm not missing anything from my secret collection. Sorry, there's one more. Okay, now we're done.